as we are beginning our Lenten journey, I want to share quickly with you. Last week I did the full 26.2 marathon. Yes, I made it and still alive. But I remember it was me and a few more other seminarians, but only 3 of us ran the full marathon. And we were running when we first started out. We were very excited, very inspired by a lot of people running. And first 2-3 miles, we're talking among ourselves, oh, this is a piece of cake. We can do this. And then about 7 miles in, we're beginning to ask each other, hey, are you okay? And when we were about halfway through 13 miles, I started asking myself, I was telling the guys, why are we doing this to ourselves? It was so painful. And I think sometimes we ask ourselves that question, why are we doing this to ourselves? Why do we have to fast? Why do we have to pray? Why do we have to miss out on the fun? Why do we have to even consider a life of simplicity? Why do we consider a life of prayer? Why do we go to St. Mary's Seminary on Thursday night when we can do so many other things? Why? As I was running and the last stretch was the worst. It was, every step was like a knife running through, painful. But when I finally get there, I remember when I almost got to the finish line and people were screaming. It was an incredible feeling. It's embarrassing to say, I almost cried because I felt, golly, I can't believe it. I made it. Never in my wildest dream I would imagine one day I would run 26.2 miles. But there I was. I did it. I found that I had a capacity never thought I would have. And there I was about to get there, get my medal, and get my bragging right. And I thought, well, what about a much bigger prize, that is God Himself? What about discovering deep in us an incredible capacity for God and for one another? And that's why we run the race during the season of Lent. We take time to pray, we take time to fast, we give, we grow in charity, we grow in holiness. And for many of us, God is calling a lifelong journey of dying to self, of a life of simplicity, of poverty, a life of prayer, of service. And we said, why? It is because we will run, not for a medal, but for the joy of the possession of Jesus Christ Himself. And it's worth it all. It is because you and I, along the way, will discover new capacity for God and for one another, and for sacrificing within us that we never thought we have because of God's grace. So friends, I wish you the best Lent, that you and I will run the race and grow in holiness. And be not afraid to do these things. Why are we doing this to ourselves? It's because of that one prize of Christ. So, have a blessed Lent. God bless you. Have a great time and know that you are in my prayers. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.